Hello, beautiful people. Quite a lot of you have asked me to do a smoky eye look over the last couple of months, and I haven't got round to it until today. So I thought I would do this. I put a picture up on my social media yesterday of a smoky look that I have done previously and asked if that's what you wanted a video on. Most of you said yes, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's get to it. Okay, today I'm going to be doing my eye makeup first and then my face makeup last. This is for two reasons. One, I will be screwing my face up a lot while I do this eye makeup look, and I don't want my makeup to crease in my fine lines and wrinkles that aren't so fine anymore. The other reason is that I'm using very dark colours today, and that dark colour with all the blending can start to fall around here. And I don't want to have spent however long covering my dark and dry circles for them to look darker. So I'm going to be doing my eye makeup first. What is that? First. I'm going to start off by applying a little bit of eyeshadow primer to my lids. And then blend it out. This is going to help the eyeshadow last longer. It's also going to help those colours and the pigment really stand out rather than looking a bit sort of washed out. It's also going to help to smooth out my eyelids a little bit. And then I'm just going to do my brows. I like to do my brows first because it kind of gives me, what does it give me? It gives me an idea of where I'm working up to. And it also helps to frame the face and the eyes, so you get a better representation of what the makeup is going to look like when it's finished. Now I'm going to go on to the eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off with this dark, I don't know how it's going to look on camera. It's like a dark burgundy brown. Do you see this? I think it looks more brown on camera, but it has got a slightly sort of burgundy wine undertone to it. You can use any colour, any dark colour you want. Brown, blue, green, anything at all you want. But I'm going to go with this dark burgundy today. So I'm just going to start to press this onto my eyelids. This is my mobile, the mobile part of my eyelid, the part that kind of moves just up to the crease. This kind of eye look always looks crazy, crazy, but you just have to trust it, go with it. It's part of the process. Going to keep packing it on in any areas that are looking a little bit patchy. Don't worry about the mess. This is exactly why I've done my eye makeup first. I'm just taking it up to the crease and very slightly above. Very slightly above. Next I'm going to take this shade here. It's like a creamy brown tone. And I'm going to start to blend that just over the edge where this shade stops. And I'm going to bring it, not taking it all the way up to my brow bone, I'm just taking it up to about here. I'm going to take a slightly stiffer brush and I'm going to blend those two together. So there's no line where one starts and one stops. And this is how we're going to get this dark eyeshadow to kind of fade up. So just keep going over it and over it and over it until it's blended out the amount that you want. If you blend out too much, it starts to look a little bit patchy. Just take your brush that you used for the dark and just press over any areas. I'm going to take a clean, fluffy brush and I'm just blending over the top shade. So the last shade that we applied, I'm just blending over the top of it now where that finishes. So there's not a harsh line between where that starts and stops. And then I'm going back to blending again. Just want to make sure this is really blended out so it gradually fades into that lighter shade. Okay, so at this point, if your face looks super messy, then you know you're doing it right. I'm now going to take this light shade here, which is a really pale shade. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on a small brush. And I'm just going to pack it onto this very inner corner, just this inner corner here, just to lighten that slightly. This is going to help to slightly elongate the eyes a little bit more, because this eye makeup look, when it's very dark like this, can close the eyes in. So by adding a little bit of lighter colour here, it can help to just elongate them again. Just taking a Q-tip or earbud, whatever you call it, with a little bit of toner on, and I'm just going to neaten up the outside part of my eye. And take all that dark shadow from underneath my eyes. You see? Okay, next I'm going to apply some brown liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do a little wing. You don't have to do this, I just personally like to have winged eyeliner. Next, this seems a bit obvious, but mascara. So I did my eyeliner off camera because I have already done a video on applying eyeliner, and I am going to be doing some more in the next couple of weeks. So to keep this video nice and short, I've done it off camera. And then finally, eyelashes. I personally feel like eyelashes make the biggest difference to this kind of really dark, smoky eye look. I think they just help to kind of, again, elongate the eyes a little bit more so they don't look so small and round. Because it's a very dramatic eye look, I feel like it needs false lashes, personally, on me, to kind of balance that out. So I've gone ahead and done the rest of my makeup. I'm now going to finish the look by applying some eyeshadow to my bottom lash line. The bottom half of your eyes, there are two different ways you can do it. It's completely up to you. I am personally going to apply a little bit of the lightest brown that I use on the top along my lash line. And I'm keeping it really close to my lash line. And I'm only applying the tiniest amount. I just want a teeny bit of that shade to be left. And you could leave it here if you wanted. I'm actually going to take a tiny bit of that dark burgundy colour that I used. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And again, I'm keeping this really close to my lash line. I'm just dusting a little bit on this outer quarter of my eye, just in little back and forth motions. I'm just applying this dark brown eyeliner to my bottom waterline just to kind of finish this smoky eye look off. I've just applied it to my actual waterline, so that is this bit in here. And I have a very prominent ridge between my waterline and my lash line. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on that ridge because otherwise it stands out, as you can probably see on this side compared to this side. Little spritz of setting spray, and we're done. So just remember, if you have very small eyes, this look will close in your eyes more. Any very dark eyeshadow that is close to your lash line and is in this sort of shape is going to close off your eyes more. So just bear that in mind. If you're wanting to make your eyes appear larger, then this probably isn't the look for you. But that's it. That's how to do a pretty simple, dramatic, smoky eye look. Give this look a try. I would love to hear how you get on. And if you have any questions, then just let me know. But have an amazing day / evening / weekend / whenever it is that you are watching this. Much love.